Sanjay Patel. I'm the author of this book, Ramayana, Divine Loopholes. I am, I've kind of gotten messages from different teachers that are using this book now for their classes, and so exciting that so many students are using this book and learning about this amazing story called the Ramayana. I love it. I fell in love with it like, I don't know, 15 years ago, and it's when I made this book. And for some of you, you're probably discovering it for the first time. If so, congratulations. It's obviously such a fun book, and it's such an incredible story. So let's see. I'm actually going to show you a really silly version, and I've been posting parts of that story on my Instagram. So follow along, okay? It's going to be kind of fun, and hopefully it'll make sense. So here's a short comic that I made inspired by my boys, Arjun and Kiran. And that's a little version of me. Dad, what's Arjun reading? And this is Kiran, and that's my older son, Arjun, and of course, that's me. Oh, that's one of my books, the Ramayana. There it is. Can I read it too? Well, that book's for older kids. Sorry, buddy, but I can tell you the story. Yay, thanks, Dad. Can you make the story fun and silly? I want to hear the fun version too. Okay, let me try it, kiddos. Presenting Diwali Duel. Dun dun dun. Ghee Happy Studios. $5. Forget that. Just send us a funny drawing. By me, Sanjay Patel. Look at this. I love this drawing of Ravana. He's all sweating. Look at those tan heads. Look, he's all buffed. Dun dun dun. To be continued. All right, so as I was saying, I've been posting this on my Instagram, so let's get the next part of the story here. Diwali Duel! The super silly adventures of rule following Ram and rude Ravana with extra fun and laughs for Kiran and Arjun. And I highlight this little portion here. Fine print. To parents and old folks, this is meant to be silly, so if this makes you grumpy, please find your nearest whoopee cushion and sit on it. And I really mean it, okay? Just as a side, this is really the silly, dumb version, okay? Please, hopefully nobody's offended by this. Once upon a time, there was a polite prince named Ram. I'm a good boy, and I'll never say potty words. Ram was married to a smart princess named Sita. I'm a smart girl, and I won't get kidnapped. But they had a naughty neighbor named Ravana, who had not one, not two, but 10 heads. Sup? Look at him. He looks so fun. Count the heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm a bad boy with a flying skateboard and my own private island of chaos. Island of chaos, half pipe, cool phone. One day, naughty Ravana kidnapped Sita and trapped her on his boring chaos island. Finders keepers, losers poopers. Ugh, this is so not what I was planning to do on my Saturday. Stealing people isn't polite, Rama says. And you see Ravana laughing here on his island of chaos, and of course Sita's there with the phone, and of course there's no service. Ugh, such a tragedy. To be continued. With monkeys. Read the full comic exclusively on the Diwali coloring book. So I kind of highlight this book that I was making, which is a kind of a coloring book, and I stuck in a comic inside of it. All right, let's go to the next part. Over here. Dana Hanuman! You the Mon, Hanuman. You the King of Kong. We love you, Hanuman. Bro, sign my butt. Psst, powerful monkey man. Can we please get back to my story? So last we left off, Ravana stole Sita and trapped her on his boring island with no Wi-Fi. See, remember? No service. While Rama followed the trail of Ravana's flying skateboard, he made friends with an army of monkeys. Yo, let's team up, but no potty words, okay? Let me try that again. Let's team up, but no potty words, okay? Whatever, dude. We're just here for Sita and the Diwali after party. Meanwhile, on the boring island of chaos, marry me or I'll eat you for dinner. You need a snack. You're not making good decisions, Sita says. He kind of grumbles. The Blue Apron boxes became too much to manage, so I made a cardboard half pipe with them instead. Okay, so just as a side, Blue Apron is a food delivery service, and again, this is a joke for grown-ups, not necessarily for kids. How can 10 heads still add up to one dumb dude? Ravana was grumpy after his lousy playdate with Sita, so when he saw Rama and his crew, he unleashed a secret weapon that knocked out the entire monkey army, a toxic fart bomb. My farts are 10 times stinkier than a skunk eating rotten eggs for breakfast. I forgot to eat breakfast, Rama says. All right, just as an aside, some people have been offended that I do this fart on a very important spiritual figure named Ram. So again, I hope, please, nobody be offended. This is literally meant for like a 6 or 7 year old, aka my son Karen, so he could laugh and we could laugh together. The smell is so foul, I need to channel my emotions into a poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your toots are so toxic, you need to go poo. The toxic toot didn't make Ram faint, but it did make him say a potty word. Feeling grumpy, Ram declared to Ravana, 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a what? Say it! Thumb war! Ram says. Okay, here we go.
Kieran. I wrestle. No, No, not like that. Wait, what? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare thumb war, 5, 6, 7, 8, try to keep your thumb. Wait, okay. It can be trying to keep your thumb straight at the end, or who do you appreciate? Okay. Let's do who do you appreciate? 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war, 5, 6, 7, 8, who do you appreciate?
Oh, look at that. To be continued. Oh my goodness, it's so silly. All right, so those kids are so stinking cute. That's literally my 2 kids, Arjun and Karen. Those kids are so stinking cute, and this comic was so fun to make. And I'm telling you about the stupid book again. To be continued. Onward. Let's see if I can get to that.
What are they gonna do?
Let's see. No, we're going the wrong direction. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Part 4, Diwali Duel. Get a load of my 10 terrible thumbs, Ravana says. With extra gross fingernail fungus. Ugh. So much fungus among us, Ram says. He's like totally horrified. I got a whole folder full of high-res JPEGs that'll rot your brain. Luckily, smart Sita gave Ram a hint on how to win the thumb war. Psst, he needs a nail salon stat. Wait, what's a nail salon, Ram says. Sita says, you know, the place that was in the cute rom-com we watched. Not really a rom-com guy, Ram says. More of a Law and Order fan. The next panel has a reminder, and here's Ravana. So boring. Alright, so this is a little video from this movie called Legally Blonde. It's really funny, and they go to the nail salon, and it's really silly and cute and adorable. Okay? That film is a national treasure, Ram says. Sita's like, I know, right? The nail salon is a refuge to examine one's soul, Ram says. Sure, Sita says. Number 5, Ram's like, it's clear what I must do, and it won't involve the bend and snap. Bummer, Sita says. Again, bend and snap is an inside joke for anybody that's seen Legally Blonde. It's really funny, and the bend and snap is hilarious. Welcome to Ram's nail salon. I've included poetry free of charge. It better be a good rhyme, Ravana says. 1 hour later, bend and snap, bend and snap, bend and snap, snap, snap. Get a load of the new you. And the nail polish is called Thirst Trap. And so here's Ram's poem that he's painted on Ravana's nails. New nails, I should say. Roses are red, violets are blue. Manicures are awesome, and now so are you. Hooray! I'm manicured! And now his nail fungus is gone, and his nails look dazzling and beautiful. To be continued. The last part dropping on Diwali. Yep, I totally hit a comic book inside of a coloring book. Go ahead, get a copy and color it in. Color it in better than me, I dare you. And here's the fine print of that little word balloon. Note, if any of the Ghee art and design team, this is the people that worked on the animated series, Take up this challenge. You are automatically disqualified because you're all too awesome and long ago sold your souls to Ravana in exchange to wield the dark arts of hue, tint, and shade. Note, thanks, Matthew, for teaching me that sinister trifecta and for always spelling color with a U. Matthew is one of the color designers on the incredible animated series that we did. It's all on YouTube. It's hilarious. It's fun. Check it out. And there's my kids, of course, showing the book. Karen, psst, you're blocking the book. All right. Adorable. Let's see. Here's the last part. And I dropped it on Diwali, part 5. Happy Diwali! Last we left off, Ravana was manicured from his nail fungus, which made him less of a meanie and more chill. There's Kieran, there's Arjun, there's me. And there's Ravana with his new shiny enchanted nails. Meanwhile, Hanuman saved the monkeys with a special delivery. Bros, I brought a stink-absorbing air freshness from the Himalayas. Oh, bless you, Hanuman. To celebrate, Ram and Sita lit bright lamps and bounced on a golden trampoline with their friends. Some say this was the first ever Diwali party. The end. Or is there more? Of course there's more. Lots more. Learn all about why Ravana flushed 9 of his heads in the toilet. I'll ruin Ram's plumbing. Skibbity toilets. And just as a sidebar, every kid that has ever checked out this book is always counting Ravana's head, so I made sure to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 heads. Because every kid's going to count. Discover why Sita writes Mother's Day cards to the dirt. Hint, Sita was born from the ground. It's true. Dear Mother Earth, I dig you because you're the dirtiest mom a daughter could ever have. Love, Sita. Hey, there's the Earth Goddess, her mom. And of course, go on awesome adventures with Hanuman. Because let's face it, Hanuman might be cooler than Hulk, Thor, and Superman all rolled into one. Doesn't get better than a flying monkey. It's true. All that and more in the next issue of The Return of Ravana and his rude-talking root beer. Every bubble is loaded with rude-talking burps. Your breath stinks. Butt brain. You only have one dumb head. And that concludes my dumb rendition of the Ramayana for kids, not to offend. Thanks for checking it out, everyone. And I really do mean it. Thanks so much for reading the book. And if you have any questions, call me. Oh, check it out. Me and my wife actually got to go to the White House like a couple of days ago. Isn't that crazy? I got an invitation from the president and Dr. Biden. I'm like asking my wife, I'm like, who the heck is Dr. Biden? That's the first lady. And I got invited to celebrate Diwali. I even got an email from the head speechwriter saying that their daughters and their entire family love my work. Isn't that amazing? There's me and my wife, Emily. There's the fancy White House. I called it the Brown House because
open our homes for holiday celebration by Hindus, Buddhists, Jainis, Sikhs, and more. How America remind us all of our power to be the light. All of us. Open our homes for holiday.
There's Emily again in front of the White House. There's a beautiful invitation. And the fun part of going to the White House was actually I was able to go in high school because of my incredible art teacher. And this time when I went back almost 30 years later, I actually FaceTimed my amazing art teacher, Julie Tabler, and told her what an incredible teacher she was and how much she impacted my life. So all you teachers, you're the best. You're changing lives. You're saving the world. And all you kids, please, please, please appreciate your teachers because it's the most important job that they're doing. And I have no idea why this kid is flipping out. And that is all. Bye, everybody.